Hello, friends. Nayaswami Riman here. How can I take myself less seriously? That's a good question, actually. I can't think of anybody who doesn't take themselves seriously. Oh, some people are always laughing and joking, and I've been accused of that myself. But I don't think that laughing and joking means you don't take yourself seriously. What else is there, really? So it's a question of balance, isn't it? I remember, this was in college even, when, in college in those early years, maybe not you, but I was pretty much more full of myself than I am now. How's that? And young people seem to have opinions about everything, especially things they don't know anything about, but please don't tell them that. I'm being funny, okay? But even though that was, how I was too when I was in those years, call it 18 to 30, something like that. And but even then, I realized that by experience that one day I'd have an opinion about something, usually trivial, I admit, and then I noticed that it wasn't long after I expressed my strong opinion about something that an opportunity came when I didn't have that opinion, when I had the opposite opinion. Now, I don't think very many people have that experience, at least I've never met anybody who mentioned it, but it was very important to me to actually realize that my opinions were like as evanescent as fog on a sunny day. As the sun rises, if you don't know about fog, I grew up with fog. Fog dissipates under the noontime sun, shall we say. And so not taking yourself seriously has to be one of self-examination about the opinions you hold. And it has to do with listening sensitively to the views of other people, whether spoken to you or something maybe you see in the news or, this kind of thing, social media, if you do that. And to realize that there are many points of view. I've been studying Patanjali's Yoga Sutras recently for a workshop I'm giving, and I can't quote the sutra in precise translated terms, but it was very interesting because basically Patanjali, great sage and preeminent psychotherapist, spiritually speaking, said that all of the attributes, and by that includes our opinions, are evanescent. They have nothing to do with our true self. Our true self, in fact, doesn't have any opinions. If I stop my chatter, internal chatter, what to mention outward chatter, if I be still and know, there's just nothing there. When the thoughts stop, when the chatter stops, or at night if you sleep, but that's not a very helpful example, but because I can consciously stop my thoughts, gaze out the window, there are no opinions there. You see, I don't really have any opinions. And whatever I take seriously in myself is, there's a million things like that. Those are just external attributes to the true self. The true self has none of these attributes, none of these opinions. And in fact, it's complete. I am strong in myself. I am complete in myself. All that I seek await discovery within my inner self, you see. So not taking ourselves seriously means to retire to the inner self, which is pure, aware, perceptive, still. It's a beautiful thing to experience, that stillness, like a crystal clear river of light or a crystal clear water, like you see in the tropics where you can see right through to the sand. It's crystal clear. So think of yourself as crystal clear. and all these things that swirl through your mind and your thoughts, which vary and go one way this way and then next way the next day. Think of those as like the weather, okay? Sometimes I'm moody, sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm serious, sometimes I'm funny. I like to think of myself as funny. Just kidding. But anyway, don't take yourself seriously. Be crystal clear. All right, okay, that was fun.